All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to These Divinity, These Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today, my beautiful Aries. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all of the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this monthly energy pick a card reading. Let's not forget that our focus, look, that's trying to come on out of there and be seen, but our focus is on envy, okay? I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And we're going to get into this in just a minute. We're doing something a little bit differently, which is why this peacock copper tried to pop on out. So before we jump into this, I am using a combination of the Master Mystic Saints and the Archangel and Gemstone Guardian cards for an overall view into what this monthly energy pick a card, advice may be for you as a collective. I don't know, but anyway, we'll get into this in just a minute. But you got peacock copper, and I'll read over that. And the Archangel Salvaphone is who you may want to call upon during this time or to help you. Once again, like I said, we'll get into both of these in just a minute. First, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you can currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Roles may be reversed. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not all may apply to you. I may not even be talking to you. So please don't come to me talking about your feet and your toes hurt. If the shoe don't fit, do not wear it. I didn't make you do it. Be self-aware, self-accountable. That's what this thing is all about. Use your discernment. I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to the masculine and or feminine energies. All right. Like I said, roles may be reversed. This may be Spirit just saying you need to embrace or embody this particular energy, or whoever you're connected to, friend, family, or foe, may be embodying that particular energy. I don't know. Anyway, so flip-flop yourself as you need to. With all that being said, please do take all the time that you need. Pause the video if you need to. Take your mindful deep breaths, get into your zen, allow Spirit to come through to help you, lead and guide you. Because they will not leave you nor forsake you, okay? And they will not lead you into wherever you're not meant to be, all right? There's a reason that you feel called or drawn or pulled to a particular pile or piles, so go with it. If you're drawn to all three, all right then, let's go and grow, okay? So whenever you're ready, timestamps will be below. And like I said, let's go and grow. And getting into the channel messages, y'all, every time I see this envy card, it just, this wants to come. They're saying start here. All right then, let's do that. So with the peacock copper, this is healing energy. It's very powerful, very beautiful energy. The card itself says, are you in touch with your magnificence? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. All right, then. Magnificence and radiance is what's drawn to me, what comes out the most, dear Aries. That's powerful because now they're stopping me to go to the verse of the day, which 141 is the time currently. That may be important to you. That is a 6, balance, harmony, love, family. But the verse of the day is Luke 22:42. And it says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. Let me read it again. It's Luke 22:42. And it says, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done. This may have something to do with I'm hearing romantic strong, but it doesn't matter. It's just a relationship in general, y'all, for you. I don't know. There may be some healing that needs to be done. Yeah. But magnificence and radiance are really standing out to me here. So, on the back you have Archangel Saldaphone, which says, "My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor. I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life-enhancing joy and goodness." I don't know why I stumbled over that last part. I am full of life-enhancing joy and goodness. Archangel Saldaphone, bring forth your radiance and magnificence, dear Aries. So, in moving back into this envy energy, I feel like that's what they wanted you to see first, because I don't know why I get mirror. As soon as I got this card out of the deck and felt the energy, I heard 20 and I get mirror. So whoever you're dealing with, whatever this relationship is, there is, you're reflecting one another, you know, and there is no need to be envious if you are in that energy, because as it states, you are the same as everyone but with different challenges. So despite what you may think, you know, there's no reason to envy the other, because what you're envying, you already even have or possess within you. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a matter of unlocking it. And there may be blockages and things that you need to release and remove and heal from. Oh, wow. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges. That's the challenges from this envy card, or perceived blocks, as I was just getting ready to say, so that you can release them. Because as the verse said, the cup is what really stood out to me, and that's all about emotions, right? And it doesn't have to be just romantic, y'all, but that's just what I heard and felt the strongest at first. But it's any relationship, person, place, or thing, okay? I do feel like it may, for some of you, many of you, it may have something to do with your family. And that's powerful, because even this crescent moon in the center of the envy card is standing out to me. And that's all about challenges, right? Or can be speaking about challenges, potentially. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, excuse me, ending. Something is ending, needing to end to begin anew, to transform into something new and different. 4, 6, yeah, that's highlighted. 10 may be an important number to you. You may be born on the 10th, or even the 1st, or whoever you're dealing with, that may be a number or something of importance to them. However, so anyways, this may even, I said something about family, right? And especially with that 6 energy in 141, that's powerful right there. Even if it's not blood related, whoever this has to deal with, you consider them like family, okay? All right, so really quickly, just getting into the pile selection, you have the Time Master, the Luminous Warrior in reverse for pile number 2, and then for pile number 3, you have the Sweat Lodge and the Serpent, okay? So once again, take all the time that you need. Timestamps will be below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow. All right, my beautiful Aries, for those of you who chose this pile number 1, the Time Master, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. And that's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm already getting tongue-tied. Let's not forget, we're focusing on diving a little bit deeper into this envy energy and how we can utilize the Peacock Copper and Archangel Saldaphone, if need be, to help you balance yourself within this energy, okay? To remove the blockages to come up out of this energy, to end whatever this is. And as I say that, I hear it is time. It is time to get into alignment, they say, with the 57 being a 12, 3, Holy Trinity, getting into alignment, mind, body, spirit. Something's eternally shifting, and I feel like it's something in your heart, dear Aries, or needing to be opening up your heart again, because you're kind of blocked off to something or someone. There's wisdom to gain from this experience, and whatever this has to do with, I don't know, I see a hen. Maybe that's animals that you're I'm just taking a closer look. Maybe that's animals that you're, an animal spirit guide, or just animals that you're dealing with. I'm getting serpent vibes. You may need to check out pile 3, or want to, not need to, but tiger's eye. I do see some challenges as well. There's this crescent moon shape here is coming out, standing out to me. There may be something that you foresee in the future as being a challenge. It's for you to learn and grow, though. eternally, and that's okay. What is that? Oh my, that is beautiful. The hands of time. It's like time spent something that you truly love or that's gonna catch you, like almost even take your breath away. You're gonna feel it deeply. I don't know really how to explain it. It's just you'll know. Like you'll know that you know. And there's a feeling that you're gonna get, especially in your heart chakra, maybe even in your solar plexus. You'll feel it deep down. That's just amazing. But it's like time stands still for you. This is your opportunity to really balance yourself, ground yourself in whatever this is. Look at that, y'all. Healing, because the book that just fell is all about divine feminine and healing. This reminds me of a guy from Game of Thrones, from the White Walk. Was that him? I don't know. It's time to enlighten. It's time to open up your crown chakra, your third eye. Oh. Just wisdom is what I get. So, let me go ahead and read what they have for you from the guidebook. Dear Aries. And it is upright, so you will get the, I'm going to read you the essence and as well as the invitation, okay? So, the essence. This is on page 116. The photo is on page 116 and the information is on page 117. So right there's an 8, and even this 8 here in the center here is what already stood out to me. It may have something to do with a Leo. I'm getting that strongly. Doesn't have to, but strength, courage, confidence. I don't know. But that's 8 and 9. So time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life, like a kind of currency. At any given moment, you can see time in all its infinite potential at once, vast and all-encompassing, then shrunken and finite. It all depends on perspective. That's where that hangman energy is coming from, right? The 12, Piscean energy. The invitation. When the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question, and I quote, "Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time?" End quote. You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns, and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are all time. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible now. That's perfect. Dear Aries, that is beautiful. All right, y'all. So I'm going to put this up here with the envy and peacock copper, and we're going to go ahead and get into this beautiful reading. The energy is light. It's airy. It's nice. I like it. The way this is going to work, we're going to start here with the Herbcrafter's Tarot, seeing, how you can be guided, what herbs you may want to use to potentially help you, let's say remove blockages, heal, and get through the envious energy. I don't know, whatever messages Spirit has for you. Then we're going to move into the, what is this? The Wild Unknown. I was like, why can't I think of it? The Wild Unknown Tarot. So this may be things that are hidden that you may not be seeing. I don't know. It's intended to clarify and confirm, maybe even bring forth messages of timing in regards to what this may have to do with from the Herbcrafter's Tarot or whatever else Spirit has for you, okay? And then we'll finish up with your finishers for the month, which is the Power Goddess Oracle. And we'll see how you can, empower that divine feminine essence especially, right? Whatever messages of advice Spirit has for you going forward, okay? The piles this month, or at least for you anyway, aren't too thick, but I still feel like there's deep, heavy energy. You know what I mean? There's messages, clarity, wisdom, like I said, ending in the Time Master to be gained, okay? So anyway, let me put these aside and then we'll jump right on in, beginning with your Herbcrafter's Tarot. And let's see here. Beautiful. Madre of Earth, Creosote Bush. So this is my Queen of Pentacles here, y'all. Potentially Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. I feel like this is just talking about healing and nurturing yourself. Also paying respects, paying homage, I'm hearing. When you heal and nurture yourself, you're giving unto yourself, right? But that's also with this beautiful Virgo energy, the nurturing, healing, motherly energy. You're opening up yourself, allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to receive. And I feel like that's really what it's all about. Also, like I said, paying homage and paying respect is like, especially when you take of the earth or just receive the divine love from Mother Earth Gaia, for instance, from the Most High, you give back as well. And receiving, y'all, especially when you're truly vulnerable and allowing yourself to follow Spirit's guidance, that is the ultimate gift. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But God sees that as like paying respect, you know, like truly removing yourself and allowing yourself to be used in whatever way God sees fit, you know? I don't know who that's for, but baby, I pray you take heed. That's beautiful energy. And then we have 10 of water. Didn't I say that? Y'all definitely got something ending to begin anew. But this is happiness. This is happy life, happy life. Red clover here. Easing the pain. Easing the pain. That's what I just heard and what I felt. That's gorgeous. I'm drawn to the mug here on the table with the rainbow, and I'm hearing never-ending story, but of happiness. You know what I mean? Freedom, prosperity, abundance, in whatever form that is. And they're highlighting the cup, right? So from the verse, it's like your cup runneth over. You do have plenty to give. And I was about to call you Virgo, but Aries. So never compare yourself, nor sell yourself short, is what I'm hearing for some of you. It's like, and then it's even overflowing in the windowsill. It's almost like, I know those probably were not planted there, but put there. But I see it as wow, that's powerful, Spirit. Thank you. It depends on your perspective. Whether or not you see this window as open or shut, it's like there's an overgrowth, there's an abundance trying to flow in. And I feel like it's just love, you know? Because I'm telling you, there's something here. There's something here in this heartway if you just allow it, open up, right? I don't know. I don't know what that's for. The healing needs to be, transformation is done, needs to be done, will be done. And then there's an overflow. Because even here in this jar, where I feel like when the top was on, you may have been closed off, like I said, from the Time Master. And now it's like it's opened up. The abundance overflows. Your love, your passion, I don't know, it overflows. And it's like you have it to give, or Spirit is trying to give it to you. I don't know. And then finally you have, look at the double 10, y'all. 10 of Earth, and this is beautiful. Horsetail. This is the 10 of Pentacles. And it's like, not only will you be happy wholeheartedly, you're going to be stable in that. And that's how you bring forth this abundant energy. Your magnificence, your radiance, your beauty. I don't know. That's gorgeous. Because I'm also feeling Virgo energy here strong. I love it. Ooh, and I love it. Well, bear with me. My sinuses are really bothering me today, and so I have to not drip all over the place. All right, my beautiful Aries, I do apologize. So let's go ahead and get into the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's see potentially what may be blocking you, what is unknown, what you aren't seeing, what may be hidden from you. Clarifying this beautiful energy that we already have on the table. Whatever else, okay? First out for you. Yeah, this is Two of Swords. You're needing to make a decision. And I feel like some of you maybe kind of a little stuck, stagnant. Don't stay too long. I'm hearing don't tarry too long in that indecisive energy. Y'all know, if you don't know by now, that can be the devil's playground, okay? Your mind is a powerful thing. Powerful. I also feel like you need to speak up for what you want. Speak up for your healing. Speak up for your happiness. Speak up for the joys and abundance you seek. I'm hearing mute point. Something is a mute point. Or maybe you feel like it has been. I don't know. I don't know who that's for. Burn that though. Burn that, whatever that is, because that's false. That's part of that illusion, I feel like. All right. The 6. See, that's part of the illusion, because this is victory. This is the 6 of Wands. There goes the rainbow again. That is powerful. There goes that rainbow. It's like double clarifying that you will be victorious in receiving your happiness, your true abundance, whatever, you know? I love that. That's powerful, y'all. So this is Leo energy. I told you something to do with the Leo, did I not? This may be occurring during Leo season. This is air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Even this Earth here can be another potentially Earth sign, Cappy or Taurus outside of Virgo, okay? Does not have to be either, but I'm just letting you know. And then the water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, doesn't have to be. All right? I feel like you're going to be seen. You're going to be in the spotlight. For those of you, if that's what you seek, you will be recognized. And I love it. The rain's picking up. That's beautiful. And then finally, see, sit back, relax, and attract. I can't even talk. Libra or Taurus energy, so you very much. Anyway, it very well may have to do with either one of those. But this crescent moon, once again, is standing out to me. So this may be speaking of once you get past the challenges. And then again, the Empress energy is about healing for me, very much so. You will be stable, grounded, rooted. There will be new growth surrounding you. It's like abundance. Some of you may truly be getting pregnant, because I did feel that even with the 6 of Wands here, that Leo energy, potentially a son, but obviously it could be either or. This is just a little more masculine energy for me, but still, you got a lot of femininity within your reading, so please embrace that. She's very much so stable and grounded within whatever this is you're doing, especially business-wise. Even if you don't have your own business, whatever you're doing with your job for work, your skills, your gifts, it's truly beautiful energy. It's very prosperous and abundant, so utilize that. But give of that. Like, don't be selfish and try to hoard it, for yourself. Because the thing about it is, our gifts, our talents, our blessings are not ours. You know what I'm saying? To keep to ourselves, really. That's what we're here for. You're here to, again, radiance and magnificence is what's standing out. And you're here to show the world, like it says, I am full of vigor. I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. And it's meant for you to show it to the world, okay? You're really, like, it is time. It is time for you to come out of hiding if you have been. Because these are a little bit darker. But it's like, come to the light, Caroline. For real. Like, shine your light, even with this tree. Shine your light. That's powerful. All right. Finishing. I told you it was deep. Like, they didn't have many cards for you this time. But the message still is very, very deep. Finishing up here with your power goddess, goddess power oracle. I always reversing some stuff, I know. It's funny. Anyway, first that, you poem on wise leadership in reverse. Look at that. The birds are talking now. Look, wow. Do you want to be upright? That was crazy. Y'all see how that just flipped up out of my hand, and look where it landed. On the 10 of Cups. It's like you need to make the decision to go ahead and flip this right side up. You know what I mean? And it really doesn't, any of the cards that come out, it doesn't matter upright or reverse, because I generally read the energy that I feel anyways, right? And that's powerful, but I feel like it's like to land on that 10 of cups, and I told y'all done and done. There's something that needs to end because y'all got that 10. I saw that 10 energy even in the envy. You're needing to end this indecisiveness right here. That's powerful because there's 2 10s here, which is the 20, which is the 2 here. So needing to make a choice to really step into, and that's the 14 here with this 5 is bringing forth, you know, that movement, that change, that even transformation, if you will, but moving past challenges, okay? And this may be a challenge for you to step into leadership position, but I promise you, baby, it is time. They're telling you, it is time. You have healed, will heal, are a healer for many of you. And it's, you are supposed to spread that and share that with the world. That's powerful. Wow. So I'm going to read both of these for you, dear Aries, and I'm going to leave her upright. But because, you know, she started out reverse, we'll go from there. But there's something, again, that you need to unlock. Do your rituals. Smudge yourself, especially if you're doing any type of spiritual healing work. You're going to need to stay balanced and grounded and rooted. I'm telling you, there's some kind of vision, something you need to see or perceive a little bit differently. And I'm getting that from that Pisces and the Hangman energy I told you, from the Time Master and the 12. And from this, like, don't be blocked off to what Spirit has to offer you, because it will lead to your peace of mind and your happiness, your stability, your victory, whatever it is. But I feel like you have to allow it to come through. You have to allow Spirit to show you, guide you. I don't know. Anyways. And look at here, because, I mean, you're blocking your new beginnings. And I told y'all, you got 2, actually 3, 4, to be quite honest, which is powerful right there, because that's stability. The energy behind the number 4 is stable, grounded, family even. Many of you are made, and, hold on, slow down. 13 to the 14, okay? Divine order, 4 to 5. There's something that needs to transform within your family. I told y'all from the beginning, envy was bringing forth that family vibes, even if it is a friend, you know, extended family, whatever. Somebody you truly consider like family. You are meant to lead and guide them. Maybe them you, I don't know. But there needs to be a transformation and a healing with this peacock copper here, so that both of you, all of you, can show your magnificence and radiance and be, if it is meant for you, if you're feeling drawn to, if you're feeling called to be the leader, be that. There's something new. I don't know if this has to do with the business, just a journey, a new way of being, thinking, seeing, understanding. I don't know. Whatever it has to do with for you, each and every one of you, it's going to be different. A new job, new career, new idea, new passion, project, something you're creating. But it's like, maybe you need to seek counsel, or you're supposed to be that for others. And you need to begin this new journey. You know what I mean? Like, really heal yourself and accept this and move into this position, into your new. I feel like some of you are really hesitant or resisting it a little bit. That's why you're blocked off to it. Like, God is trying to offer this to, like, look, it's going to be victorious. Move into your new beginning. They're trying to hand it to you, but you're not wanting to see it or receive it, or I don't know. So let's see. I guess let's do a poem first. And like I said, I'm going to read the whole thing because it came out that way for a reason. We're on page 28 and 29, okay? And there, again, is a 10. And then potentially to be 11, but them 2s. The empowerment message says, and this is the card when it's upright, okay? Stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what's called for now. Epona, the Celtic or Roman horse goddess of leadership and guidance, offers you her wisdom. Know that you have what it takes to heed it. You can do anything you place your attention on, and you'll find it easy to accomplish what's needed for your intentions to take form. Whether you are aware of this or not, the way you manage your accomplishments, and even the way you handle failures and losses, is modeling the way forward for others. What did I say? what did I say? Like moving forward. There is a wisdom growing within you. And bringing me back to this Empress energy. Being true to who you are and placing integrity and humility equal to enthusiasm makes you a wise leader indeed. One that the goddess opponent is so proud of. They're bringing me back to this peacock copper. The fact that you're willing to show that to others. Your true authenticity, right? It's beautiful. Okay, the alignment message. This is if the card was in reverse. Being overly assertive and determined to take action is not in your favor at this time. If you feel afraid of making a mistake or worry that you will somehow compromise yourself or disappoint someone else, consider this a time to regroup and assess the details. As the goddess opponent knows, not all paths are meant to be explored. Not all battles are meant to be fought. Not all opportunities will pan out. Beware of the tendency to overreach. You have come a long way, and the best leader knows when to take a break. Your task, I think that means your task, is to hold back and breathe deeply, trusting fully that when the time comes to act, the goddess opponent will guide you. You don't want to act too soon out of fear and insecurity or even by hubris, as you will surely slip and lose your stance. Take heart, for this is the perfect moment for a time out to see what the goddess opponent truly has for you. The divine has you safe and secure. You just need to wait. And that's what I feel like for many of you is that you're not really seeing that. That you haven't received that wisdom, right? Or the clarity or whatever to know that, okay, wait before you try to pursue the new, okay? All right, so let's go back one to the new. 13, Eostre, new beginnings, and we're on page 20. No, excuse me. This will be 27, which is a 9, because it is in reverse. You get the alignment message. It says, look to the potential hidden and promising connections and opportunities. The difficulty arises when you think you already know how something will go. You might do something prematurely or miss an amazing experience that's right in front of you because you're looking in another direction. The real lesson is not in whether something works out, but in how you manage your curiosity so you can experience something new. Life is for learning, and right now your alignment task is to be with what is, which is perfect as it is. Look at the lessons in your life and how they are repeating. You will find that when you come to understand them, you'll know why your current situation happened. Everything has a purpose for a new life. Even disappointments can turn into miracles. Trust the goddess of the dawn, Eostre, will bring light and hope in your heart for a good cause. That's what's needed to unfold within your heart, right? That's what's trying to come through here. That's what the divine is offering you here in the Madre of Earth. Yeah? Look, I want you to see that. All right. Even disappointments can turn into miracles. Trust that the goddess of the dawn, Eostre, will bring light and hope in your heart for a good cause. Even if it's different from what you expect, it's always beautiful. And that's what I feel, and that's what I say. That's gorgeous, my dear Aries. For those of you who chose this pile number 1, these are the messages. This is the reading for you. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, especially and including yourself, right? That's what we're here for, to learn and grow as a family. I love you and I thank you so very much if you made it this far and just for tuning in and lending me your ear. If someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment as I mentioned, and subscribe if you haven't already, y'all. I appreciate that. We're growing as a family and I'm truly grateful. If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please do take care. All right. Until the next one, y'all, be loving, be gentle, be kind, be nurturing and healing to yourself, as it says, from beginning to end. You know what I mean? All right, then. Until the next one. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Aries. For those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we are diving deeper and taking a look into this envy energy, as well as this peacock copper. Can't even talk. All right, and Archangel soundaphone. All right, okay. Let's see what this beautiful healing energy. And look, already they saying pile 1. So there very well may be a connection. I don't know. I mean, overall, you're still in Aries, right? So first out, getting into your topper, which is, yeah, they're very much so. It's a connection. 32, which is a 5. talking about movement, change, transformation, even growth. It's interesting that this luminous warrior is in reverse, and I feel that they're telling you like it's time to just surrender, you know, surrender to the divine. Don't fight it. Stop fighting yourself, to be quite honest. I'm getting sage energy, sage vibes. So you may be dealing with the sage. You may want to embody and embrace that energy. Something is needing to unfold, or there you may be feeling a sensation down in your root or even sacral, maybe solar plexus chakras. But I feel like something is bubbling to the surface, needing to be released. It's healing though. Turquoise you may want to work with. Teal, aqua. There's some enlightening here, or trying to be if you allow it. Wow, yeah, that's what it is. Growth of your third eye. Open up. Yeah, I am feeling that Piscean hangman energy from this, y'all. Some of you feel bound and tied up to something or someone. It's time to release yourself. That may be why you're envious. Don't you do what you want, but try not to get to the point where you're changing yourself or not being your true authentic self, right? Because that's what Archangel Salvathon told you to be or do, is to, it says, I am full of vigor, I am authentic and loyal, but you should be to yourself first, right? And then you can show people the true you. But I feel like that you haven't, and when you, for those of you who I'm tapping into right now, and when you get in that energy where you know, are not loyal to yourself or not authentic, you can tend to begin to envy, begin to be remorseful, regretful. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, but it's like you just, there's a negativity, a low vibe feeling that you kind of look at the person or thing or place as negative, because, you know, you can't blame them or it because you allowed it to happen. And don't do that. Try not to do that to yourself either. I don't know. That's something for somebody. Anyway, let's see what they have for you out of the guidebook, my beautiful Aries, for those of you who chose this pile. It is reversed. We are on page 65, which has the potential to be an 11. Something maybe to do with family, like I even said from the envy. Something needed to end to begin anew. Something needed to heal, okay? The essence. It says, the luminous warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun. I told y'all that's what stood out to me. Radiance and magnificence. And that's the same energy. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. The Lord will make your enemy a footstool, yeah? His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth at all costs, being authentic, right? So, the medicine, since it is in reverse. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for, that envy energy, yeah? Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. That's why they said check out pile 1. That last part right there. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. I love that. All right. So, my beautiful Aries, the way that this is going to work, I'm going to put this up here with the other headers here. And we're going to dive into the pile. Is not as thick, but I still, like I told pile 1, the messages are still very deep. I feel that energy. But we're going to dive here first into the Herbcrafter's Tarot to see what this may have to do with, what advice Spirit has for you, potentially what herbs you may want to work with to, you know, remove any blockages or get through this energy, what have you. Then we're going to dive into the Wild and Unknown Tarot, which is intended to clarify, confirm, maybe even bring forth messages of timing, or just any other messages that Spirit may have for you, something that may be hidden that you're not seeing, that is unknown, okay? And then finally, we'll finish up here with your finisher for the month, which is the Power Goddess Oracle. And this is tapping into that divine femininity, especially, and seeing ways that you can heal, nurture, whatever. Okay, messages of advice going forward from your spirit squad. So I'm just going to put these aside, and then we'll get on into this, beginning with the Herbcrafter's Tarot. And first out, we have, wow, Nine of Earth. That's powerful. This is Virgo energy, and that's exactly how Power One started out. Although they got Madre of Earth, it's still, Virgo energy for me. This is asserting your independence, being authentic, being true, healing and nurturing yourself. The apple of my eye. That is powerful. You, especially if this has to do with a relationship for some of you, somebody may see you as that, or you then. Roles may be reversed, so flip flop yourself as you need to. Bushel of apples, bundle of apples. I don't know, some of y'all may say that. Go bobbing for apples. You may enjoy doing that. Making apple pie. You may be doing that at the time of viewing this. I don't know. Somebody loves cinnamon. I do too. That's beautiful. Cinnamon apples may be your favorite dessert. Something is in here for you. Apple a day keeps the doctors away. For real. Oh, that helps you digest. And there, like I said, there's something going on here in this Luminous Warrior. Maybe something you're needing to digest, haven't quite digested. That's definitely Virgo. They rule, over the intestines, some parts of the intestine. And even I get Scorpionic energy here with that sacral chakra. So may have something to do with either one of those signs or not. And then you have, wow, Ace of Fire, Mullen. This is very much so a new passion, a new desire, maybe a new journey, going after something you love. I told you 10s for the ones, right? Ending something, nearing the end of a cycle. May have something very much so to do with your finances, with your job, with your work, with your business. Something maybe even with family. That's healing, transforming, and you're moving forward. Or the advice is to follow your heart, follow your drive, your passion. What is it that you want to do? I do see this as new light being shown. That's powerful because it's like that's the shadow and the light being balanced. But I'm picking up more so on enlightenment here. Leo energy, something to do with the sun. As I said, it's radiant as the sun. Some of you may be Leo, Virgo, cuspers. It's beautiful. All right, and then we have, look at that. Didn't I say that I felt the Hangman energy in the Luminous Warrior? This is Piscean energy here. Burdock. Burdock is a great detoxer, y'all. I feel like it definitely will help your third eye vision. Do your spiritual work. Some of you may enjoy working with runes. Some of you may even be fellow tarot readers, such as myself. But there is power in it. You are spiritual healers. Take a look. Look at the bigger picture, but then kind of hone in on the details of whatever it is that needs to be transformed, changed, let go, released. I don't know what that means, but oh wow. For those of you who may have digestive issues, you may definitely want to use apple and burdock to, get things moving. Especially if you're dealing with constipation, they about to say irritable bowel. Wow. It definitely will help you. Use at your own risk. Do your research before using anything. Check with your physician first. But ultimately, do you use your discernment, yeah? Okay. Moving on into the, they're bringing me back to even this. This is kind of they're highlighting the enlightenment here. Like I said, I felt that strong here. I feel like many of you are going to be taking a moment to kind of look at things, perceive it a little bit differently, shine some light on it, gain a different perspective. All right. The Wild Unknown. Let's see what they got. Wow. I mean, this is the same. That's powerful, y'all. That is powerful. There's very much so something that is, and it's going to grow. It's going to grow and unfold so magnificently. Wow. And look. bringing back that magnificence. This is beautiful. So you really do not have, you're going to go get through those obstacles, because I feel like for this is kind of heavy, and it's been a long time coming for many of you. And you probably have lost patience and wanted to give up, but man, right at the brink of you wanting to give up, that's when your breakthrough comes through. You'll see it clearly. Just patience is what I'm even gathering from here. Temperance energy, maybe, like I said, sage. Look at that. This is gorgeous. All these ones. 111. Holy Trinity. Wow. And then the 12-3 here. Getting this alignment. Look how the magician is looking at this Piscean energy. That's funny because it's like, ooh, I get yin yang. I get yin and yang. Balancing light and dark. Like I said from even this Ace of Fire here. That's gorgeous. But anyways, it's like, I'm hearing Cancerian energy too. I'm feeling that. Maybe something to do with your mother. Definitely may have something to do with family, like I said. But it's like you can have whatever you like. You can manifest whatever it is that you desire. And that's how that the cheetah, panther, leopard, they're all the same kind of their family, right? Or genus, species, whatever, however it goes. But they're all really one and the same. Embrace and embody that energy. That may be a spirit guide for you. But you have all the elements that you need within you. And like I was saying, because I felt this kind of a little bit heavy, once you get through, break through, there's something about breaking through the core. Yeah. Let me get a drink. Hold on. All right, my beautiful Aries, I do apologize. But yeah, there's something about breaking through the core or even getting to the root of it all is what I heard. So, however, whatever. Father of Pentacles, baby, you are going to be stable, grounded, or you're needing to be. And mentally, especially, you're going to see things more clearly. It's going to be evident to you. Deer, elk, maybe a spirit guide, spirit animal for you. This may have something to do with the Taurus. I didn't really call out signs, but I feel like this is you in the magician energy, Aries, for sure. I said Virgo here, though. Leo, I get strongly, but it could be you in this Ace of Wands energy, or even Sage, like I already said, from the Luminous Warrior. We definitely have Piscean energy here. They're even saying Sage from this Hanged one, but you know, generally that's Piscean energy. It doesn't really matter. And it could even be Cappy here in this King of Pentacles, okay? Or Father of Pentacles, whatever. All right. If this is about journeying on a new business endeavor or job or career, project, then go for it. All the signs are on the table for it. That it's definitely going to be successful. You're manifesting this. It could be a new love even. Something about family changes, family dynamics is coming through really, really strong. All right, finishing up, you actually got 3 finishers here with the Power of Goddess Oracle. So let's see who they are. White Buffalo Calf Woman in its reverence. And then again, that 5 is coming through about movement, change, transformation. I do feel like you will be at peace or needing to. Some of you, that's all you want. Peace of mind, clarity, wisdom. Get into your rituals like I told Power 1. Continue to do that. Smudge, sage, whatever you do. Smoke your peace pipe if you want to. You know what I mean? But I do see that this, whatever this is, will bring forth clarity, balance even. You're going to be happy. There's wisdom here. The 4 feathers are sticking out to me. Work with your sacral chakra. Well, honestly, they're bringing me back to this Ace of Wands, your root, sacral, and solar plexus. It's gorgeous. Okay. And then look at, the white buffalo calf may be another spirit guide or animal for you, by the way. Mary, miracles. 3rd one being a 4. This is going to be foundational, stable, solid, grounded. This is the miracle that you've been manifesting. An attitude of gratitude will manifest these miracles and magnitudes here. Okay? Bring forth that love and light energy that's surrounding you, that you engulf. Ooh, speak your truth. Speak what you want into existence. I can't help but notice that infinity symbol at his like throat. or even heart chakra, but that's powerful. It's coming through strong with both of these. The throat. Why do I keep saying throat? Maybe something to do with the Taurus. But I feel like it's speaking up for what it is you desire, dear Aries. Okay, and then we have, who is this? Nyx. Yes, secrets in reverse. Like I said, something is just trying to be revealed, will be revealed, will come to the light. Enlightenment here. You'll see truly. And this doesn't have to be necessarily anything just bad. It's just because for some of you, I just feel like it's something that is hidden within you that maybe you have been keeping a secret, a talent, a passion project, something. And I will say this, until you start to bring forth, like put forth the action, which is calling, screaming here, into whatever project, business endeavor, whatever this is for you, relationship even, I would protect it. And that's probably why they kept having me say throat chakra, because her throat chakra is a little bit closed off, like she's not saying anything. And it was something about this. But anyway, until it starts to kind of manifest, or you see a little bit of what you've been reaping. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a caution. There may be someone who really doesn't have your best interest at heart surrounding you. Just be careful, I don't know. But to whom you do not need to share your secrets with, okay? But you can always speak to God. And that's what I feel like you need to do if you really need to get it off your chest. For whoever that's for. So, let's start with Reverence and see what they have for you out of the guidebook. She is upright, so we're going to get the empowerment message, which is on page 100, y'all. Doubling up. This is beautiful. Now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation. The domain of Lakota goddess, white buffalo calf woman. It's time to leave the right or wrong, good or bad, zero-sum game world behind and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guilt and negotiating from a desire that everyone benefits. You will be so glad you did. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The goddess white buffalo calf woman supports this way of being in the world. That's beautiful. So moving on to Mother Mary. Mother Mary, that's what I was about to say. Yes, she may. Anyway, she is again upright. We're on page 62. Again, doubling up. You get the empowerment message, which says, the Christian goddess Mary, Mother of Miracles, has come to celebrate with you today. She is here to remind you of all the amazing wonders that are everywhere in your life right now. Look around you, especially in all the synchronistic events that have already taken place. Ever since you were born, events and opportunities have come together to support you, guide you, show you love, and present the world as you see it. Look closely and see the hand of the divine working on your behalf. You are a powerful co-creator, and so you are responsible and accountable for your thoughts. For the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that seed your field of dreams. Remember, didn't I say something about reaping? Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that the invisible world, Remember, miracles are uncanny evidence that from the invisible world, life springs into form without any reasonable cause for the effect. Mary gave birth as the great goddess was shown to do long before the Christian myth of Mary became real. She too proved herself to be the very essence of creation itself. In this moment, Mary reminds you of those miracles that you too can call into being. You don't need a cause or any evidential fact or calculation to believe and then see that miracle rise up in the conditions of your life. When Mary appears, you are reminded that you will never run out of miracles. That's powerful. And then finally, we have Nyx, which is reverse. So you will get the alignment message, which is on page 79. Embrace the journey out here. The goddess of the night, mystery, and secrets, Nyx, asks you to ask yourself a deep question about denial. What secret have you kept from yourself? Could you be remaining in a relationship that isn't working for you because you won't address the fear of what will happen if you leave or do things differently? Have you been afraid to ask for what you need? Are you in an addictive spiral, thinking one more bite of food or one more glass of wine will make you feel better? Whatever it is that you are refusing to face, the goddess Nyx promises if you do, you will be amazed at the beauty of your liberation and power. I'm going to say something about freeing yourself. Okay. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Alright. Whatever it is that you're refusing to face, the goddess Nyx promises if you do, you will be amazed at the beauty of your liberation and power. She offers you this alignment task for you to engage in rigorous honesty and self-evaluation, your authenticity, right, and truth. She offers you this alignment task for you to engage in rigorous honesty and self-evaluation, coupled with a fierce self-love and commitment to growth. Be optimistic because the moment you're willing to name your unease, you claim your inner peace, strength, and hope. You can do it. Didn't I say that? Wow, that's powerful. I love that. That's what I have for you, my beautiful Aries. I pray that it resonates. Something about threes is really standing out for you. Ones and threes, for sure. That may be, like I said, maybe born on the 1st, 3rd, even the 5th of the month, because you have that doubly confirmed. Yeah, that's powerful. All right, now, that's what I got, and I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how they may help someone else grow, especially including yourself. And that's what we're here for, right? To learn and grow as a family. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you so very much for all the likes, shares, comments, and testimonies, and the subscriptions, of course. If someone comes to mind, please do all of those things if you haven't already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? If you're joining for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please do take care. Once again, I love you and I thank you. Until the next one. Alright, my beautiful Aries, for those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we are focusing on diving a little bit deeper into this envy and peacock copper energy, along with how Archangel Serpent can come through and help you if you so choose. Okay? Alright. Already, for you to have 2 toppers is something special. I do see you with this 54-9, maybe powerful. You're moving in divine order from the 9 to 46 being a 10 to begin again. Excuse me. And speaking of movement, in the sweat lodge, this figure, I'm getting more feminine energy, but you know, Virgo energy, even going, threading the eye of the needle, going within, going deep within to find, secure, open up, receive divine light, guidance, finding yourself, your true authenticity, as Archangel Serpent tells you to do, being loyal to yourself and healing yourself, understanding that you are full of vigor, you are authentic and loyal, and you confidently show your true colors to others. Okay, that's a great feeling. It really is, when you don't mind. When you don't mind what others think, say, do. You're gonna be you. I love that. There's definitely in the serpent energy been a transformation, and I just feel like it's because you've gone within and you see the light and dark aspects. This is your inner truth. This is a magnification of that. You know what I mean? Your inner light. Healing. It's balancing the yin and the yang, yeah? The head and the tail, balancing. 2 heads are better than 1. Scorpionic energy is what I feel, along with Virgo. There's something maybe hidden within that needs to be revealed. Doesn't matter. Please try not to get into the whole good and bad, whatever. It's just energy. It's about perspective, whether or not you feel like it's good or bad for you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see here though. That sweat lodge, we'll start there. It's upright, so you get, I'm going to read to you the essence and the invitation, which, wow, 111, page 111, alignment, mind, body, spirit. That's my Holy Trinity, 3, right? And as I was saying, seeing things from a different perspective and why you needed to do this, why this healing is needed, why you have to go through this, why you have to go on this journey. Because you may have been faced with challenges and blockages that you couldn't get past until you do this or did this, okay? All right, the essence says, the sweat lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease or dis-ease. Yeah. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. So the invitation. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges, and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. I love that. Mind you, the picture is on page 110, and then the message is on 111. All those ones, which ultimately together are 5 ones. So journey, the 5 and the 54 standing out, right? Grow. Stretch yourself beyond your limits, beyond your comfort zone. That's how you grow and learn. Learn and grow. However, so now we're going to look into the serpent, which again, it's upright, so you're going to get the essence and the invitation, okay? The essence says, the serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. Healing is in both of those, y'all. That's powerful. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. And releasing and shedding are both the same, and that's powerful in both of those cards. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The invitation says, the serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful original manifestations. They're telling me to tell you go to pile 2 if you haven't already, okay? That's beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and put these aside, dear Aries, and without picking up all the other cards, and get on into this, shall we? I may not be able to manipulate these too much, but let's do this. But I pray that you're still able to see them. Oh, see, yeah, I'm not going to be able to touch these too much, but you get the gist, you know the vibes. I will point as needed, alright? Anyway, the way this is going to work, we're going to dive first into the Herbcrafter's Tarot. This is intended to bring forth maybe herbs that can help you get through this energy, navigate this energy. And this may be speaking about energy or signs that you may want to embody or embrace, to help you through whatever message Spirit has for you. Then we're going to dive into the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is intended to confirm and clarify any messages from the Herbcrafter's Tarot, as well as maybe bring forth what is hidden from you, what you're not seeing, or what is unknown, okay? And then we'll finish up here with your finisher for the month, which is the Goddess Power Oracle. And this is diving into that divine femininity and what you may want to nurture, heal, pay attention to, whatever, okay? So let me put these aside and then we'll dive on into this, shall we? First out for you, Madre of Fire. This is Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands. Thyme. That's a powerful herb, y'all. Look it up, look into it. Powerful herb. But from here, I just get, like I told both piles 1 and 2, if you haven't checked them out already, this speaks on doing your ritual and being honestly, the rituals for yourself, for healing yourself. She goes after what she wants, no holds barred. You know what I mean? She follows her fire, her passion, her desire. It's a beautiful thing. Some of you may truly be medicinal, shamans, healers. You make medicines, and that's what you do. That's how you can help others. There's power in that. Of course, you have to heal yourself, right, first, before you can do that for others. But that's something that's part of your radiance and magnificence that you need to cultivate and bring forth to share with the world. For real, okay? There may have been challenges in doing this, but I tell you what, she's going to get through it, right? Leo energy here for me, the strongest, could be, but I feel like this is you, to be quite honest, or you're needing to embody, embrace that energy. Of course, could be another fellow Aries, Leo, Aries, or even Sage, okay? Doesn't have to be either of those. Wow. I love this. I love what they call this is the judgment, and I love what they call it the awakening. Tulsi, I'm not too familiar with it. But I feel like it definitely, with the judgment, it's all about enlightenment, right? Could be someone to whom you're reconciling or healing a relationship with. Choice is yours, you know, whether you do or not. This may be someone who, Aquarian energy, Piscean energy, who was envious of you or you them or whatever, but it's like neither one of you really need to be in that energy because there's no reason you don't have to, right? Go within, heal yourself. I do feel like this is speaking for most of you on what it is that's being enlightened and revealed as you go deep within to heal and transform. Yeah, this may come a passion project that you may have put or laid to rest long ago, maybe resurfacing for you to embrace and open up, especially for those of you who I said has something to do with the healing business, therapy, I don't know, leader. And then you have the Ten of Air, Alfalfa. And I do feel like this is talking about, I love the sight, how it's in the air, and it's like getting ready to slash through the final, I'm hearing the final episode, I don't know, but the final little residual that you may have been hanging on to, you know, needing to let go, needing to cut loose. Whether this does have to do with a relationship, which I feel because of the verse with the cup and everything, or just a behavior or thought or the way that you speak over yourself, over your life. You know what I mean? You're realizing and seeing that that has to go, done and done. Again, the 10 energy being highlighted from the envy. And I feel like that's what it is, being jealous or envious of others. Understanding that we're all the same, we just have different challenges. And now you're letting that go, dear Aries. And that is gorgeous. Or that you need to. That may be the advice, okay? Let's see. Moving on into the wild unknown. Let's see what may be hidden, what you're not seeing, or what's clarifying this energy. Okay. 3 of Cups. Immediately I heard third party. But I do feel like this is, you may have been singled out for something, whether it's on the job or not. Something or someone you have been passionate about could have left you out in the dark. I do feel like this relationship with whoever this is, whether this is with a fellow Leo, fellow Aries, Aquarius, or even Pisces, Divine is bringing it back around to see if you have healed and transformed to be able to move forward, to see if you all have ended those toxicities. And if you have, you can celebrate. If not, I do feel like there's another cycle coming through because you're going to keep going through it until you learn it, right? Look at here. 6 of Wands. Wow, wait a minute. And I'm stuck over here because I believe I said 6 of Wands was in pile 1, which I felt, was that the 6 of Wands? Hold on, y'all. Oh my, no, that was the 6 of Swords for them. Wow. Wow, okay, that's powerful though, for me to say that that was the 6 of Wands for them and it was the 6 of Swords. Pile 1, by the way. So you might want to check that out. I don't know. Wow, because I'm just not even realizing that I said that. But in whatever you decide with this judgment energy, you're going to be victorious in it. You're going to be balanced. You're going to have a peace of mind. And that's crazy because I see this more as a 6 of Swords, to be quite honest, than what I said the 6 of Swords as the 6 of Wands. I hope that makes sense. I don't even know, y'all. But that's crazy. That is wild for me. I don't know. Let's just slide these over. Okay, because you got a little bonus. Ooh. The Hierophant in reverse. Wow. And the fact that I just screwed that over for it to come after this 10 of Air, it's like you maybe severing ties or switching this up with whoever this is. You may be cutting ties with whoever this was that may have had you in a third party situation. For those of you that applies to, I do see that you're breaking off the old ideations, letting them go, right? You're no longer standing firm on what you thought was solid or foundational in your life. You're cutting off ties to a higher commitment, whether this is a person, place, or thing. You're ending something for sure. For sure. This could be an authoritative figure, like a parental figure even in your life. Whether this is a parent, guardian, teacher, I don't even know. Whoever, whatever this energy is. Okay, and then Wow, that's the enlightenment. That's the clarity you're gaining and seeking. I like that. I like it a lot. Leo here for sure. I told you, beginning and ending with a Leo here. For real. This person, or relate, you may even have a child with them. Maybe baby daddy, baby mom. I don't know. But you may have once been married. Even if you weren't married, you were in a committed relationship, for real, long-term relationship. Something is ending, whether, like I said, it's the toxic thoughts, the speech, the relationship altogether. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Like I told you, there's going to be an opportunity for reconciliation, or to do it over to see if you have learned. There's major, major, major enlightenment and joy here. I see joy in pain, sunshine in rain. I like that though. It's beautiful energy, y'all. So nothing to fear. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Mind you, you got Leo all through this. And I feel like this is their spirit is asking you to just embrace and embody your courage and confidence to go through this healing, this transformation, and grow. So finishing up here, my beautiful Aries, you have Ishtar in Union, 23 being a 5, Power 2. This is the mirror image of the luminous energy of the 32, the luminous warrior that was in reverse for Power 2. But so 23, 32, even the number 5 may be important to you. You got double confirming the 5s here. That's powerful. I feel like you're coming together, maybe even with your spirit squad here, to celebrate your transformation, your growth, your journey, right? Your healing. Wow. Your enlightenment. That's beautiful. That's that your radiance and your beauty and your magnificence that's shining through here. Very much so. Very much so. And look, I don't want to move the envy, but that even the monitor here is like what's bursting out. Like you're blowing up that envious, jealous energy if you've ever, been in that or felt that or whatever. I don't know. You're coming together with whatever this is. And that's gorgeous. So, wow. Way too far. Somebody might have said that to you or you them. I don't know. So we got Ishtar 23, which is communion. And if I can get the page, she is upright. We're on page 46, which is doubling up. You get the empowerment message. Your intimate relationship with the invisible world is being called upon right now as you enter unfamiliar environments and situations. It's time to commune with the great goddess, the aspect of the conscious universe in her most collaborative form. The world then becomes your oracle as it opens up and communicates everything you need in the form of signs, omens, and messages. Now is the time to pay attention to synchronicities and those moments when logic and reason fail to give you the full picture. What did I say? Maybe that was part 2. You probably want to check them out. The Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestess served as oracles. This is, for whatever reason, I'm bringing back to this, and it's reminding me of going into the ancient temples, right? To heal, to renew, to rejuvenate. It says, the Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestess served as oracle. Communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred, intimate way. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware, and awake to the wondrous miracle you're part of. I feel like I need to read that again. The Mesopotamian goddess Ishtar reminds you of the time in her ancient temples when her priestesses served as oracles, communing with the goddess and imparting wisdom to the people who sought guidance. Look at everything in your life as an opportunity for communion, losing the need for self-centeredness, connecting to Source in a sacred, intimate way. You will not pray on your knees as a supplicant. You engage the great goddess as a partner in co-creation, participating in the making of worlds. No one needs to rescue you when you act empowered, aware, and awake to the wondrous miracle you're part of. That is powerful. That's why it's called the goddess power, right? That's beautiful. Commune with those who are meant to help you, who are sent to help you, my beautiful Aries. I love this. All right, y'all. That's what I got. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. If you are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, especially in including yourself, right? That's what we're here for, to learn and grow as a family. I love that. I love you and I thank you, y'all, for all of the likes, shares, comments, and of course subscriptions. If anyone comes to mind, please do all of that, what I just said. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please, please, please take care. Once again, I love you and I thank you. Be nurturing, healing, kind, gentle, loving to yourself. All right? Until the next one, Aries, be easy. Deuces.